Okay, using Vue 6 Infinite, I'm going to make a terrain similar to the canyon level called Mesa, which is the power struggle level in Crisis. To do this, I'm just going to edit the terrain, so I'm just going to double click on the terrain here in the top view. And what I've done, I have made a terrain like a mountain using the mountain preset, and I'm just going to invert it. And I can actually dig down into the terrain here using using this airbrush here. So I'll just dig down a little bit further. Alright, so this is going to be where my game's going to be in this huge canyon. Now I'm going to export terrain. I'm going to click the export tab. I'm going to export terrain as a bitmap. Alright. I need to browse to where I want to save it. So I'm going to browse to desktop. I'm going to call it Mesa Canyon. And I'm going to change the type as bitmap and press save. We want the mesh resolution in Vue to be high, and we want the material map resolution to be high. I'm going to press OK. Okay. And that should have exported beautifully. So now we go into Sandbox 2. We're going to go to Terrain, Edit Terrain. We're going to go to Heightmap and make sure the other ones are raised. Yes, it is. Now we're going to File, Import Heightmap. There's Mesa Canyon there. I'm going to open it. And that is the heightmap that we created in Vue. It's also important to know that when I created let's go back to Vue. When I created the land, I made it 1024 by 1024, the terrain resolution, and that has to match up with the terrain resolution in Sandbox 2. Now if I press OK, this is the terrain that I made in Vue, and I've imported it into Sandbox 2. It's got quite a lot of noise. It's very nicely detailed. And I possibly would remove this water here. This would probably need a lot more work, smoothing out the terrain. But there's a quick tutorial on how you can generate a height map in another application and import it into Sandbox.